Hi, I'm Patty, and we're back at the Cade Museum for Creativity plus Invention, located in Gainesville, Florida. You're in the Creativity Lab with me, one of them at least. And today we're going to celebrate another mother of invention, necessity. Today, we're going to celebrate Madam C.J. Walker, American inventor, entrepreneur, and multimillionaire. But there's a story because you see, Madam C.J. Walker developed a hair care line. And that hair care line came up of necessity. She was on the search for something that worked, something that wouldn't destroy hair or damage it. And it's because of her spirit of creativity and necessity put together that formed the Madam C.J. Walker Company. Now, with that, join us as we create a vegetable-based shampoo body soap that you can wash everything from your hair to your feet to the dog's hair. It's gentle, vegetable-based vegan soap, and you're gonna love it. So, join us. You are going to need the following: a stainless steel or a glass mixing bowl, spatula, measuring spoons, olive oil, castile soap, liquid, salt, a half-cup measuring device, and a quarter-cup measuring device. If you would like scent, essential oils. Make sure that they are body safe and can be used in cosmetics or bath products. We're going to start out by adding 1 tablespoon of salt, a quarter cup of hot water. Now we need to make a solution. If you don't have a beaker like I'm using, ask your grown-ups permission to use perhaps a small recyclable glass jar or a small glass dish. Your salt should dissolve fairly easily in that hot water. So you're going to set that to the side and let it cool down a little bit. Now, what makes castile soap liquid is a special way of processing it. We bought ours prepared, so this takes the danger out of the kitchen, especially if we've got youngsters doing this, and we're all about safety. Any type of castile will do, liquid. I am using an unscented castile from 7 Minerals, and I have used this one before and it works well, or you can use Dr. Bronner's or whatever brand you can find. Dr. Bronner has been around since 1929, I believe, so they have a lot of experience with soap. You're going to take your castile, a half a cup, place it in your mixing bowl. Now, you're going to notice that it's rather clear. Now you can use castile soap directly from the container like this, but what we want to do is we want to make it a heavier fat-induced soap to be creamy, moisturizing, and we want it to be able to suds up nicely in our hands as we wash. So I have a half a cup of castile in my bowl. The next one is olive oil. Half a cup. Now I want to stress not to get hung up on using very expensive olive oil. Use whatever is on sale as long as it's 100% pure olive oil. I'm going to ask you to look very carefully because we're going to see a chemical reaction. We're going to mix the olive oil in our castile soap. Now I'm going to mix it with my stainless steel mixing spoon. Look at what's happening. Ooh. Now you can also use a wire whisk if you have one. I'm just using a kitchen spoon to keep it easy in case you don't have a whisk. I want to thicken up the soap just a little bit. But before I do that, I have some essential oils. I'm going to make it peach, and I'm going to put 7 to 10 drops. And if you don't have a dropper, you just count the drops as they come out. Stir it in. Now, you know that salt water, we want to add the salt water to it to thicken it. We are only going to use 1 teaspoon. Now the important thing is, stir as you're adding the salt water so it doesn't coagulate and chunk up. If you put too much salt water in your body wash, it may be a little bit more drying to the skin. I'm going to show you something since we're filming. Got some salt water there, right? Can you see it start to chunk up a little bit? It starts to get like a film on top. That's what happens if you add a little bit too much, okay? But you know you wanted to see it, so we did it. Now, here's where that recycling bin comes in handy. I went to the recycling bin and I cleaned out a beverage bottle, plastic, because I want to take this in my shower. Don't use glass in your shower, use plastic. What I did was, after washing it out, I took a nail and a hammer and I drove a nail through the center to make it like a squeeze bottle. And I added the soap that I made the other night in here. Now, my soap thickened up and it's like a nice thick body wash. Give it a good shake. And when you're ready to take a shower, you can have good, clean fun. Think of Madam C.J. Walker and the necessity that she had. And my friends, you can make your own soap. Hands, body, hair, it'll wash everything. Rinse well and enjoy.